Hello everyone and welcome back to Runway Revealed. First of all, I want to apologize for the delay in this video. During the past week, I've been traveling between continents, and in the current circumstances, it's not that easy for aviation, as you can probably imagine. But we are finally back with another episode of our Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Career Mode Zero to Hero series. As promised in the previous episode, today we will fly the Airbus A321 that we recently purchased. And believe me, the sim is still not cooperating. Once again, it is full of bugs and issues. Even though I thought Sim Update 4 would be the solution, it appears that we might have to wait for Sim Update 5 and hope for the best.
Runway Revealed Romeo Alpha 2310. The Jetway is going to be connected.
I've been flying the Airbus A321 in passenger transport missions in career mode, and guess what? I'm still facing the exact same issues I had when flying the Airbus A320. Most airports still don't connect the Airbridge correctly, as you can see here, even though the airport is international and well-known, not just a generic airport. Also, I'm still getting the error that says I left the parking stand before boarding, which is frustrating and simply not true.
Captain, our cabin crew is ready for boarding. Awaiting your instructions.
As you can see here, I just requested passengers while parked at the gate, and yet the mission fails immediately.
V ground. Runway Revealed Romeo Alpha 459er. Could you please get the passengers on board?
These errors are just annoying, and they make me restart missions over and over again. I spend a lot of time trying to record a proper flight for you guys, and it becomes very time-consuming and frustrating when things are not working properly. Anyway, I finally managed to record a full flight without issues. Or at least, that's what I thought. Let's start the mission, and I'll talk you through it while we're flying. First, let's filter the missions on the map to show only passenger transport missions. Alright, this one looks nice. A flight from Hamburg, Germany to Vienna, Austria. I personally like both cities, especially Hamburg. I actually spent some time working at Hamburg Airport during the past few years, and I really enjoyed my time there. Alright, let's open the EFB and check how our flight plan looks. Okay, looks like the altitudes are not set because the default cruise altitude cannot be reached for this flight. So we need to choose a lower altitude. Let's try 30,000 feet. Still too high for this route. Alright, let's make it 25,000 feet. Perfect. Now the data is captured, and we can go ahead and send it to ATC and the avionics. Let's accept the mission. Alright, as always, I go to Manage Aircraft first. give it a wash. Because we are running an airline here. Fuel and weights look good. Insurance is still on premium, and as I mentioned before, you can change that anytime depending on your strategy. All right, let's fly. And here it is, our brand new Airbus A321. The livery was automatically selected as Air New Zealand. That's because in career mode, the sim assigns the first livery in your aircraft list. So whatever the first A321 livery is in your sim, that becomes your airline livery. But honestly, I like it. All right, let's jump into the cockpit.
Good morning. So we're flying to Vienna. Amazing place.
Captain, Jan from the flight crew here. Prep for boarding, Captain. Awaiting your orders.
Hamburg ground. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er. The Jetway is going to be connected.
And finally, a jetway that actually connected properly. That's already a good sign.
Hamburg ground. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Could you please send the baggage?
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er. Baggage is on the way.
Captain, all passengers
Runway
on board.
revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Could you please send the catering truck?
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er. The catering truck is on the road.
Hamburg ground. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er IFR to Vienna. Ready to copy.
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er is cleared to Vienna Airport via the AMLU 2 Golf departure runway tree. Climb via SID maintain flight level 250. Departure frequency is 125.1, squawk tree 25.
Cleared to Vienna via the AMLU 2 Golf departure runway tree. Climb via SID maintain flight level 250. Departure frequency is 125.1. Squawk tree 25. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er.
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er. Readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.805 when ready to taxi. Good day.
But look at this. Even though I already sent the flight plan to ATC and avionics earlier, the EFB did not save anything.
Luggage loading now complete.
So now I have to amend the cruise altitude again and send it again. All right, now it's captured. Let's go ahead and set up the MCDU. Everything looks good. Let's release the parking brake and request pushback.
Hamburg ground. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha Tree 909er requesting pushback.
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha Tree 909er. Pushback request accepted.
Hey, Captain. Tow bar okay? You are cleared to start engines. Pushback is complete. Hamburg ground. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha Tree 909er with Charlie. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha Tree 909er. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree via taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1. Contact tower on 121.28 when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway tree via taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha Tree 909er. Passengers, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. To all passengers, please direct your attention to the monitors as we review emergency procedures. Ladies and gents, please direct your attention to the front of the cabin for an important safety demonstration. There are identified as emergency exits on this aircraft. Look around and locate the exit closest to you. Should the cabin experience a sudden pressure loss, oxygen mask will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose and pull the strap to adjust it. If you're traveling with children, wear your own mask properly on before helping your children. In case of emergency, after the brace message, tuck your chin onto your chest and bend forward. Place your head against the seat in front with your arms wrapped around your head. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life jacket is located under your seat. If necessary, take the vest and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust like this. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill it, blow into the oral inflating system. Whistle and light are here to attract attention. Hamburg Tower, runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er at runway tree ready for departure. IFR to Vienna.
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er, QNH 1021. Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er.
Cruise altitude is set, and I've selected managed mode for heading and speed. Now let's run the before takeoff checklist. Auto brake, max. Signs, auto. Flaps, 1. Takeoff configuration test completed. All right, let's go.
To all passengers, prepare for takeoff. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened tightly. Your seat is in the upright position and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you.
Here we go. Takeoff.
V1 rotate.
Positive climb. Gear up.
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er contact Bremen Center on 125.1. Good day.
Throttle to climb.
Going to 125.1. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha tree 9er. Bremen Center, runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er is passing 1600 climbing flight, level 250.
Autopilot on.
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Keep speed, not above 210 knots. Keep speed, not above 210 knots. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er.
Speed is already managed at 210 knots for now. Flaps up. Actually, I sometimes keep the flaps for a little while during climb. Some pilots retract them immediately after gear up, but sometimes I keep them briefly to help with the climb. Oh, looks like I forgot to set my QNH. Good thing we're still below 10,000 feet, so let's set it now. And now we're above 10,000 feet, so the altimeter is blinking on the PFD. That means we need to switch QNH to standard. And don't mind these speed warnings. We already discussed them in a previous video. It's another bug in the sim that appears even when you are above 10,000 feet. Also, since we're above 10,000 feet, let's turn off the landing lights and taxi lights.
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er contact Bremen Center on 119.825. Good day.
119.825. Runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er.
Speed brakes set to 0.
Bremen Center, runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er is at 11,900 climbing flight, level 250.
Runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree 9er, Bremen Center, QNH 1021. Radar contact, continue to AMLU.
Good morning to all passengers. This is your captain speaking. Today, I'm assisted by co-pilot Shai Sadr. Welcome aboard flight RRA 399, inbound to Vienna. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 24,500 feet and at an airspeed of 300 knots. It's 10:10 a.m. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
Alright, now we finished climbing and we are cruising at 25,000 feet. As some of you suggested in the comments, I'll fast forward parts of the cruise so the video doesn't get boring. Thanks for the suggestion, by the way.
Runway revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree, Niner, contact Berlin Center on 125.8. Good day.
125.8 for runway, revealed Romeo Alpha, tree, Niner. Berlin Center, runway revealed Romeo Alpha, tree, Niner, flight level 250.
Runway revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree, Niner, Berlin Center, radar contact, continue.
We're ready for in-flight service. Mind if we start?
Permission granted. Dear passengers, our captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened while seated. In a few moments, the flight attendants will be by with beverages and lunch.
Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er contact prog center on 118.375. Good day.
118.375 for runway. Revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Prog center, runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Flight level 250.
Runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Prog center, radar contact, continue to ball 2. Runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Descend via Butte 2 Whiskey to 6,000. Expect ILS runway 16 approach via Nurdu transition.
Descend via Butte 2 Whiskey to 6000. Expect ILS runway 16 approach via Nurdu transition. Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha tree 9er.
All right, now it's time to start our descent.
Passengers, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in full upright position. Fasten your seat belt and check that all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you.
Now this message appeared on the MCDU, check destination data. This is normal, so we just need to enter the arrival information. Now I'm checking the arrival charts for Vienna to determine where we will intercept the Localizer and Glide Slope, and also to set the minimums.
Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha, tree Niner contact Vienna Center on 124.4. Good day.
One 124.4. Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha, tree Niner. Vienna Center, runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha, tree Niner is at 17,000 descending 6,000 via the Butte 2 Whiskey arrival.
Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha, tree Niner, Vienna Center, QH102 tree, radar contact, continue to LADAC.
Now our speed is reducing as we approach 10,000 feet. Look at this. This is unbelievable.
Captain, we need to maintain speed under 250 knots until we're above 10,000 feet, correct?
The sim just gave me a penalty for overspeed below 10,000 feet, even though the speed is managed and clearly decreasing as we can see. This is just ridiculous. Now that we're below 10,000 feet, let's turn on the landing lights and taxi lights. Speed brakes armed. Again, ignore those speed limit warnings. That's another bug in the sim. Set the local QNH and activate approach phase once clear.
Revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er contact approach on 119.8. Good day.
119.8. Runway Revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Approach, runway Revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er, 6000.
Runway Revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Approach, QNH 026. Radar contact. Continue to WW 679. Runway Revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
Keep speed not above 230 knots. Runway Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Decimal 4 for runway Revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Vienna Center, runway Revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er, 6000.
Runway Revealed, Romeo Alpha, tree 9er. Vienna Center, QNH 1026. Radar contact, continue.
Okay, now for some reason the EFB lost our speeds and altitudes again, even though we sent them to ATC and avionics twice already for this mission. What a pain. ND indicates that I should be above 5,000 feet at the next waypoint, but I know the localizer will capture at 5,000. So I'm going to set the altitude now and intercept the profile. Let's turn on LS so we can see the ILS indications on the PFD.
Runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree, 9er contact approach on 119.8. Good day.
119.8 for runway. Revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree, 9er. Approach. Runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree, 9er is passing 5,400, climbing 6,000.
Runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree, 9er. Approach QNH 1026. Rate contact. Continue to WW 671. Runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree, 9er. Contact Bean Tower on 121.2 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 121.2. Runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree, 9er. Bean Tower, runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree, 9er, 19 miles north, inbound ILS runway, 16 approach.
Runway revealed Romeo, Romeo, tree, 9er, Bean Tower. QNH 1026. Cleared ILS runway 16 approach.
Cleared ILS runway, 16 approach. Runway revealed Romeo, Romeo Alpha, tree, 9er.
All right, we're cleared for the approach. Approach mode armed. Localizer captured. Glide slope captured. Everything looks clean and stable.
Romeo Romeo Alpha Tree 9er. Wind 145 at 15. Cleared to land runway 16.
Clear to land runway 16. Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha Tree 9er.
Landing checklist completed.
1,000.
But wait, it looks like we're too high. I adjusted the QNH twice, captured the localizer and glide slope long before the final approach, and the aircraft was actually below the profile earlier. This is strange. Maybe it will correct itself. Nope, still high. All right, I'm disconnecting the autopilot and landing manually.
Retard, 10, retard, retard, retard.
And touchdown. Well, that could have been a go-around in real life, but we managed to land it. And as they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha Tree 9er. Turn next taxiway.
But I still don't understand what happened there on final approach.
Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha Tree 9er. Contact ground on 121.6.
121.6. Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha Tree 9er. Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha Tree 9er. Taxi to parking.
Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha Tree 9er. Taxi to gate Charlie Tree 7 using taxiway Delta Mike.
Taxiing to gate Charlie Tree 7 using taxiway Delta Mike. Runway revealed Romeo Romeo Alpha Tree 9er. seated until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you.
Lucky you. Mission accomplished even with this risky conditions.
All right, mission success. But look at this. Passenger satisfaction is only 88%. It was a smooth flight. And look at aircraft condition respect. Only 77%, even though I followed procedures the entire flight. And of course, the speed ticket I got out of nowhere. That will definitely reduce my reputation. And the payout is only 1.5 million credits. I've made triple that before on similar flights. And of course, reputation drop. Thanks, Microsoft. The frustrating part is that this was not even a long flight or a high difficulty mission, yet we still got multiple errors. And believe me, I had other flights that were even worse. So tell me in the comments, what do you think caused the 4 white PAPI lights on final approach? Was it another sim bug? Or did something go wrong in the approach profile? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. That's it for today, folks. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next episode. And I'll see you in the next one.